November 8th, 2025. After 2 years of the community begging, it finally happened. The robbery system has finally been changed. Save my age a day later. Around 2 months ago, I made a video called "The Jailbreak Robbery System Sucks, so let's fix it," going over the flaws of the former robbery system. I admittedly hated making this video, but you guys loved the video and gave a whole lot of feedback and your own personal thoughts about it. So after about 2 weeks of the new robbery system being out, is the new system good? No, it's not good. It's not great. It's the greatest comeback the world has ever seen. I'll be honest, I thought the old one wouldn't come back. I didn't mention it in the video because I thought Badima would be kinda stubborn about changing stuff around in general, which was why I suggested other more specific changes. I also found it difficult to see that Badima would try to reverse stuff to the past in general, which I was very wrong about. But thank God the old system is back. I said in the video I didn't mind the robbery groups, probably because I knew all the routes and strategies to do all the robberies, and also I knew it would be impossible to do every single robbery that was open, and now I'm glad they're gone. Looking back, the repetitiveness that came from robbery groups sucked, and I think it was the reason why I found it so difficult to get back into Jailbreak. So overall, amazing change. It genuinely makes the game more exciting and easier to get into. Even players are statistically getting more money than before thanks to this update. But there are still some things I wish that were changed about the robberies. I mentioned in the video how robberies should be extended a bit further if the last person leaves, every robbery having some kind of timer like bank, and more cop alerts in other robberies. And 2 out of the 3 things were added in some way. The extended timer was only added onto power plant, which is still great, don't get me wrong. I don't have to stress about getting there before it closes in 10 seconds, and getting mad at people every time they close it on me. But I still think it should go to other robberies. The museum is also a really good example of this, because when the switches are pulled, there's a 50-50 chance that it's either going to stay open or immediately close on everybody. The timer was only really added to jewelry store, but that's still pretty good. Editor note, W changed by the way. I love this jewelry update. They also fixed how the timer works in bank, and like the extended timer for when someone leaves or whatever. I don't know, I should have fixed that part in the script. I think it should be incorporated into other robberies. It does kinda suck they didn't do anything with the cop alerts though. The crown jewel still only alerts cops once, instead of every time a cop comes in, like the bank. And the oil rig seems like it's working better, but I'm not the judge of that. I'm not gonna talk about each and every single robbery and the changes I want for them, because that's how you make a longer than originally planned video. But most of my opinions haven't changed since I made the video, and I still hope for most of them to happen someday. But some personal highlights are the airdrops getting nerfed, remaking upper management and underwater bank layouts, fixing Tomb's automatic changes or whatever, and changing up museum puzzles. But a new one I have, not from the original video, is making the cargo plane stay boarded a little bit longer, to make it easier to get there from whatever robbery you had before it. There's probably some new problems I haven't noticed about it that arose from changing systems, but currently, this update is incredible, and seeing Badimo listen to their community is genuinely touching. But that's about it for this video. Sorry if it's a little short than intended, but if you have anything you want to share about the robbery system, or what you think about it, please comment below. I would love to hear what you would have to say. See you later. Goodbye.